That's one thing I always still fearful of, man. Cameras, man.
Yes, yeah.
Cameras, man. I have
Talking.
Yeah, I have to get used to that. But man, I can be in the background, man, all day long, man, and you don't even have to see me, but I have to kind of like paint the picture, man. Now let me ask you this: whatever happened to that Fender Rose piano? Did you ever see the Fender Rose?
I never saw that. You told me about that, but I never saw it.
Oh, okay,
So,
all right.
when I came, like, they had this Yamaha keyboard and like this organ, and it was like on its way out.
Oh, okay.
So when I had got there, they had trading in that organ.
Mm-hmm.
I got a new one. But yeah, that I wasn't even there actually.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I remember you were saying you had purchased it for him.
I actually I gave it to him.
Oh, okay.
All I was just asking for, give me a receipt, man. I had so much equipment that couldn't find nobody,
sweet.
Huh?
I wish I had known you then. I would have gladly took care of that.
That's what I was trying to bless somebody with it, man.
Yes.
Because it was heavy to tote around like a suitcase, man.
Yeah.
Had all the legs and everything.
Fender Rose, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the candy.
I'm gonna search for one, man. Yeah. Things like that. You only bring those kind of keyboards out if you're really doing something big.
Right.
Like you're doing a big concert, and it's kind of like eye candy at that point.
Right.
It's just like, oh, you have a Fender Rose there.
Yeah, because I didn't know what I had. There was another musician. I used to play with some, rock and roll bands.
Okay.
And another drummer. He had it sitting around up underneath this staircase, man. And he said, "Hey, man, give me $300, man. I need to take care of this and take care of that." And I say, I don't know. I don't play keys, man. And I just, gave him that just to help him out, man. And came intact. Tried to get some keyboard players to play it to see what it sounds like, and I finally got one to come check it out, man. Yeah, and it was that candy sound, man.
Yeah. The warmth of it is just
right. I'll never get rid of that drum set up in there, man. I think that drum set was made when you were born. 1980, I was told 85. It was built in 85.
Okay, yeah. So before me. I'm 87.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
right.
That's close.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
It still look good.
Yeah. Amber. Liquid amber. That's the color of it. So basically that's the wood, and they just put that liquid, what you call it, shellac over it.
Okay.
Showcasing the wood. So it needs to be toned. Some of the heads are kind of warped a little bit, but I can have that resurface and stuff like that. And over there at CJ's shop, that's where that music store, that's where I purchased it from.
Man, back in the day, they always had good drums. I don't know about now, but like back in the day, they had like the prettiest drums ever. And I remember that because my dad used to go over there and buy, PA mics and stuff, and they would have them all stacked up and everything. And I was like, Of course, I never walked out of there with one because I can't afford that. Get these mics for the church.
But you can sure play it. That's for sure. You can play it, man. But yeah, that's Joe over there, man. If you don't know Joe, man, I like to introduce you to him, man. Anything you need, man, he can get it for you, man. He does special stuff. So, but Joe knows all the old school musicians in here, and even some of the Earth, Wind, and Fire musicians.
Wow.
Some of them live up there in Sunny Meat Ranch. And yeah, he's connected in because he used to be in the music business. He was a sound engineer.
If it's the same person who always
that owns it, yeah.
At CJ's. Wow. Matter of fact, when I think about it, he actually prepared a guitar I had like years ago. I think that was the last time I went in there. Did the alignment and everything, and got my bridge right, and like I didn't have no problems out of that guitar for a long time.
Right. Yeah, he's thorough.
For a long time. Yeah.
One thing I haven't heard you on the guitar yet.
I haven't played it so long. The last time I played it, it was for like a band, a boys band group that I was in.
There's a guitar right back there for you. Ibanez, brand new, and nobody broke it.
You know what?
I
seen that. Now I was telling you that I love Ibanez. Because matter of fact, the one that he prepared was Ibanez.
Okay.
It was just they just feel good.
Yeah.
As far as the the guitars and stuff, they just feel good. Like the placement. So it makes me feel like I'm a guitar player, although I'm not. Right, so I have the looks, but I really be cheating.
The game plan was to write some originals, which I already had some originals to the table. Okay, now let's put the band together, get out and do some covers, then kind of work those originals in. But things started to change up along the way, but the bass player before you, actually a good friend of mine, was Lustin Latz.
All right.
And he couldn't commit, because he was in the medical field. He needed more commitment, out of him. He couldn't, so that's when Big Arch had told me about you, and I said, okay.
Oh, okay.
Let me give Jarell a call. I met with you, man. Love your demeanor, man. Mouth, manner, and ain't nothing ever changed about you.
My parents didn't play.
Right, okay.
But yeah, definitely.
Right.
Man.
You came on in, man. Sat down, man. You picked up your bass, man. Felt you fit right in like you was there since day one, man. And then I started taking notice, like, wow, because I love playing with skillful bass players. A few times, man, you got on and I said, whoa, man, my feet couldn't keep up. So it was like, okay, wait a minute, man, this guy can really play. Let me get on my craft, so I don't want to be the one that's holding everybody back is bass and drums. That's very important, in any music foundation. You said, hey, you wanted to pray on it, which I respect that. So you had to really see, because you was busy with the church and then some other stuff you were doing. I didn't know you had another studio, and you pretty much had your own. You always had your own thing going.
Yeah.
My thing is, I definitely want to keep this going, and this is why I always reach out to you. But I know you got a lot on your plate, man. You got artists, man. You are, a supreme producer. People don't know, man. They're gonna find that out real quick. The show that you did with Chantel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wow, man. I was blessed.
Thank you, man. We were actually all blessed. That was really nothing but God. But we just try to do what we do because we love it,
And it looked like you was up there having fun, man.
Man, I was.
Man, you look like you was in your element.
Man, I was. And the thing is, because I don't play really so much now. I'm, kind of breaking away from that.
Right.
But when it comes to, my artists, when they need something, I make sure. Well, my job is to make sure, that they have it. So I was just kind of in my element, and then I forgot, I'm a musician today.
Oh, yeah.
So I enjoyed it, and it seemed like everybody who was there enjoyed it. So So that's the thing. So that vibe, when that vibe is right, and people loving what you do and you loving what you do, and you feel like you're finally doing something right, for God, and it was just really a good day, a good vibe.
Oh yeah.
That day.
Oh yeah.
And which I want more of. So yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm open.
What you displayed, oh man, and I would want that for C and Company.
Okay.
I would definitely want that for C and Company. However, I can provide the workspace for you to do that. The music, of course, I've got probably 20, 30 tones up in there, that needs to be redone. Of course, you started on 2, I think.
Yeah. Started on 2.
Right. So definitely, man, I like you finish those up. At your leisure, your time, we focusing on dropping this one.
Yeah, that's a good one too. You dropping.
Okay. We want to put our best foot forward.
Yeah,
man.
definitely. Definitely.
I like the way you do your transitions. we can tie these songs, perhaps present a showcase.
Okay.
The goal is to C and Company Pro showcase,
Okay.
Nothing but all.
So you just kind of just want to feature C and Company and the artists that you're working with and the music that you have or working on it and putting out, basically.
Right, but C and Company Pro basically is just going to be a platform.
Okay.
So showcase artists, my artists, your artists.
Okay. Okay.
When they see a C and Company production, they know what they're going to get. And it was just, it was nicely done, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because, that's really my main concern is to make sure, business is done right and everything is taken care of. Because when that's right, you can actually enjoy and, have a good time and just, be in the music, So to hear you say that, it was nice, everything turned out good. I'm glad to hear that. Because behind the scenes, it was crazy.
Man. I ain't seen none of that, man.
And at the end of the day, I think, that's what you're looking for, whatever it is that you have to go through. I think you just want it to be worth it, and you want to put your best foot forward.
Right.
Like you said.
Yeah,
so I definitely get that.
Okay. I got all the back line, and I'm prepared to invest now.
Okay. So just having, people in the right place, I think is the key. Having the right people in the right place who know what to do at the right time.
Right.
And being able to trust them to do that.
Yeah.
And that was the thing, and which was another reason why I could enjoy that show, is because I felt like everyone who I hired, to be there, I knew they could do the job. I didn't have to think about it.
Right.
Because people say, oh, you play bass. No, I don't play bass like that. I want to grow up and play like that. Corey Dunn, man.
You hold your own, man.
Corey Dunn, man. He's something else.
Wow. Just was enjoying that. He definitely brought the funk, man. He definitely brought that. I seen Doug, man, back there doing his thing too.
Yeah. So Doug, he was my sound engineer.
Okay.
And everything, and now I thank God for him because of when we did our first show, he was there, as in, to, support me, his bro is his best friend, he was supporting me, and then he like pulled me to the side and was like, hey, your show was good, but it would be better if I did sound. Like, what are you talking about, man? Man, get out of here. I'm thinking, he's just joking. And,
all right.
Really, that next show, he showed up with this stuff and he was ready. So I said, oh, all right. So that means I got to put you on payroll too. Yeah. I'm so grateful. Like I said, having really the right people in place, and which that was a big thing for us, really, the sound, because him being out there and be able to hear what it is that I can't hear. He has the power to turn up, turn down, or tell my musicians, hey, you guys are too loud. That's his job. And I have to trust him, to do that. Okay. Even me, although I'm the band director, but his job is to control all that. So if I'm loud, I'm just loud. I got to turn down too.
Right. Got you.
or turn up. So
when I came in, man, I didn't know he was doing sound. I just scanned the room a little bit.
That's that's the perfect thing about it. Yeah, that's the perfect thing about it. You think, he out there, and enjoying the show, but he has an iPad out there, and he's fixing stuff and EQing stuff. And
right.
What messed me up is because we actually practiced that show without him because he was on tour, and which was wonderful. He got in that morning and went straight to work for me. Like, he got his equipment out. He literally got off the plane, got his equipment and everything. Went to the venue, set up, went to a rehearsal, came back and everything. So he wasn't even in on our rehearsal.
Wow,
but what was wonderful was the fact that, again, he was out there, in the crowd enjoying and stuff, but he was actually putting certain effects on my artist's vocals that was never there, like the delays and reverbs. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's just quietly like, so you saying, that this is what you want, so I'm whatever I can do, to help. I definitely, give you exactly what I can give you, because
right. Okay.
And that's the thing. I'm all about sharing and inspiring and trying to give more. Growing up, I didn't have that. I didn't really have no one to show me the ropes. Didn't have YouTube. YouTube wasn't around. Like, what is YouTube? So I definitely get it. So whatever I can do, man, I'm willing to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to your drummer, man. He was beasting.
Woo, Kevin Richmond.
He was beasting.
Kevin Richmond. He used to fill in for a old man that I was playing with, and he came to the studio one time, and my drum set has never been the same since. And
What, he toned it up, or you just
no,
beat on it? What?
So the thing is, I had these raggedy heads, these raggedy cymbals, because I wasn't really trying to drum, but in case I have an idea as a producer, you do what you can. So I just had to sit there. We happened to have a rehearsal there in my studio, and of course, the band didn't want to bring their drums. Just yours is there, so we just use. And I didn't know him from nothing, and he came in there very humble, and man, when he got on that set, I was just like, who are you? Like, you're an alien. And I was done, because I had this, I want to say, like, it was like a 10-piece set. It was like a 10-piece drum set, and he went all around the whole toms and didn't miss a beat, just and then put his foot on it. I said, oh! So that's how our relationship built, and then we did some other stuff, and he's that drummer. And one reason why I call him, because he's that drummer, because I know, hey, if I need you to have your moment, like, have it, and he knows how to. So that's how our relationship built, and then we did some other stuff, and he's that drummer. And one reason why I call him, because he's that drummer, because I know, hey, if I need you to have your moment, like, have it, and he knows how to. Because a lot of times with drummers, they get happy, it's their time, and then they forget about the click track, they forget about the tempo,
easy to do.
And they start doing what my dad was telling me not to do. When you drive, you get a certain speed, and you hit the brake, and you're doing all that. That's what the a bad drummer feel like sometimes. But man, he do all that and then come back.
Yeah.
And then he does this stupid thing too that's wonderful. He gets off beat, but it's still on beat. So we'll be like on a 2-4, like that, and he'll and still come back on that 2-4 and never miss. Yeah, CC. So I definitely understand. Like I said, whatever I can share and give you, whatever numbers I can contact stuff I can give you, man, I'll do.
Okay, all right. The main thing is right now I got to meet tomorrow night with Marvin Miller. See about the getting the video done.
Okay.
For the tune, All I Need.
Okay.
So
cool.
The script is already written out.
Okay.
So I got to meet with him tomorrow night. He give me a budget for that.
Okay. He wrote the script?
No, I did.
You did? Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So
all right.
It's gonna be fun, man. It might probably take probably 2 days. If we can get it done in 2 days.
I thought you was gonna say 7. I mean, hey, it's a video shoot.
Just touch on that a little bit. I couldn't find the rapper.
I remember that. I remember that search quite well. Yeah.
And then he just dropped in my lap, because he's a friend of my homeboy's son. And they came on over, man. We were just hanging out, man. Playing around up in here. And then Charles say, man, he can spit to that. I said, oh yeah, I can. And I let him listen to the track. He said, give me 3 days. 3 days, that's what he came back with.
Wow. That's work. And came back in 3 days. I can appreciate that.
Make sure nobody don't hear my rap part. I took it all, buried it, put it in again. Don't let nobody hear that.
Hey, that's how it starts, though. Hey, someone has to go in and get these ideas out. That's what people don't understand. Like, you got to get in there and be brave and eventually share it to, you know, people who you know can get the job done at the expense of looking stupid. I did that plenty of times, and it's like, yeah, so hopefully you see what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Can you do it?
Yeah.
But better?
Yeah.
His verse makes that song just like that.
Pop. Yeah. You know. He wanted more. He definitely, man, hey man, can you give me another extra 4 bars or 12? That's why, you know, came to you. I said, okay, Jarell, you're gonna have to do something with that section and make it a whole nother.
I think it'll be cool.
No,
like I think it'll be cool actually. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, whenever you're ready, man, grab him, man, and you and him could. Y'all can go ahead and show the other side.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, which is nice, you know, and the fact that you know when we had set out to do it, you said you wanted to bring all these elements together, but still keep that live soul, feel to it, and it has that. Yeah, it has that, So
we want to broaden our audience to hear what we can do. That's the goal, to bring new music, to the world. So, and I believe God has blessed me and surrounded me with the people to do just that. Everything is here. Now we just got to produce it. Thank God for my brother here. For real, it ain't no joke.
I'm all right.
Yeah, I appreciate my brother behind the camera.
Hey, yes.
Eric Walker.
Yes.
All my social media, all my filming, everything that you guys ever see that CN Company put out. That's that brother behind the camera, Eric Walker. That puts it together, and we just and I'm gonna use a famous line. We just trying.